Now that we're done with that, we can start on the trousers. And this is where it gets really, really complicated. So pay close attention and I'll do my very best to explain it to you. Next stitch, we're going to change color. So just like before, insert, yarn over, pull through, and then we grab our white yarn over with your new color and pull that through. Right, so that counts as our first white single crochet. Now we're going to do another white single crochet, just like that. And now we are going to change color again to black. So just like before, insert, yarn over, pull through, grab your black, yarn over with your black and pull that through. So that counts as the first black single crochet. Now we're going to do one more single crochet like that. Now we're going to change back to white again. So insert, yarn over, pull through, and then grab the same white, or you can cut that off and keep inserting it, but that seems like a lot of work, and I don't like a lot of work, so I'm just using this one that's still attached to it. Like that, and then one more white single crochet, and then change color back again to black. And I suppose you can see where this is going. One more black single crochet, and then changing again to white. So in case you don't see the pattern yet, I'm doing 2 white single crochets, then 2 black, 2 white, 2 black, 2 white, 2 black, and so on until we get at the end of the round. So just repeat that and I will see you then. So I'm coming up on my last stitch, and as you can see, if we would continue the pattern, we would now have 2 blacks on 2 whites, 2 whites on 2 blacks, and so on. But we don't want that yet. Now we're going to do 2 white stitches on top of every white stitch and 2 black stitches on top of every black stitch. Right, so in this last stitch we're going to do, so we are not going to change color in this last stitch, just use white. So that's our second one. Then our third one, we're going to do white again. And we are going to place our stitch marker here, because this is the beginning of the next round. There you go. Yeah, I guess I used a new stitch marker here. I'm not sure what happened to the last one, but I couldn't find it, so yeah, whoops. Now one more white stitch. And in this one we're going to change to black. So yarn over, pull through, grab your black, and change that color. There we go. And now we're going to continue as we did in the last round. So that's just one black, and here we're going to change color to white again. and one white, and here we change to black once more. Once again, repeat that pattern until you get to the stitch marker, and then I will see you back. Right, here we are again, just like last time, one stitch before the stitch marker, and this time we are going to actually change our color again. So last time we continued with white, and now we are going to just keep continuing our pattern of two black, two white. So now we're going to change color to black again. I'm just going to remove my stitch marker because it's confusing me. So here we go, black. This was our last stitch of the previous round, and now for the first stitch of the new round we're going to do black. Use our stitch marker here so we don't lose where we're going, and then black. And because we messed up a bit here, we're going to do one more like this, and now we're going to change to white again. So that's not a direct continuation of the pattern, but that is because we messed up here with our round. So that's white, and one more white, and changing to black again. Yeah, I told you it would get confusing and difficult, and actually the most difficult part is yet to come. So we've done two black, two white now. Now we're going to do two black again. One, and change color to white again. To white again. Change color to black again. Black again. Change color to white. One more white. Change color to black. One more black. And now we're going to do the really difficult parts. You see, we're coming up on the middle of our figure here. And now instead of changing color to white again, we're just going to do black again in this one. And now, instead of continuing, we are going to chain 6. So a chain is just like this, yarn over and pull through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and now I'm going to count back 12 stitches here and insert the end of the chain there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to insert that in this white here. I'm going to connect that and also change color back to white. Yes, I know this is really difficult and complicated, but when you've done this successfully, you can give yourself a pat on the back and say, well, I just did something really difficult, so yeah. And now we have one leg. You see, this will become a leg. You can remove your stitch marker here, and now we're going to work exclusively in this right leg. You see, that's the right leg of our figurine. And normally this side should be about the same size, but I've been known to mess up in these parts a little bit, so yeah, I'm sorry if this isn't very clear or very correct. But anyway, we're just going to continue our black and white pattern. So we're going to change color once again here to black. And also we're going to mark this stitch with our stitch marker, because this is the start of our new round. Right, and now we're going to continue our pattern as normal, like we're not making a new leg, okay? So that's just one black and change it to white. And one white and change it to, you'll never guess it, black once again. And continue doing that, let's say until you get to the start of the chain here, and then I'll show you how you do that with the chain. Almost started speaking without pressing the record button first. That would have been very annoying. Anyway, I am coming up on the start of the chain here, so we're going to insert in that beginning stitch here. This should be a normal stitch with black, like that, just a normal single crochet, and then we're going to grab the first chain here and just insert our hook like that. And this is very finicky, very annoying, but yeah, it's the way to go. This is the way. And now we're going to change color once again. So you're just treating the chain like a normal single crochet, except that it's a chain and it's very hard to work with. And you just keep repeating the pattern to black to white. Just like you would, like normal. And we're going to change color once again to black. And we repeat that until we get to the end of the chain. So that's one black. And then in the next one we're going to change back to white. Alright, I'll see you back at the end of the chain. Alright, so I have come up on the on my marked stitch here, and now we're going to repeat the pattern here, just like last time when we inversed the pattern, we're going to do black on white and white on black. So in case you need a refresher on how that was done, just reverse the video a bit and do that one more time. So 2 more rounds of inversed, okay? So 1 more round of black on white and then another round of black on black. And after you've done that, I will see you back. Alright, as you can see, I'm just coming up on the last couple of stitches. And the last couple of stitches, you can just do that in black. You don't have to change to white again, because the next round is just going to be entirely in black. That's right, no more annoying color changes, no more fidgety color changes, no more yarn that's entangled. No, none of that. Just a nice, easy round of black. So grab your pair of scissors and cut off the white yarn. We don't need it anymore. Well, for now at least. Throw that away. Like that you could just see my shadow throwing the yarn away. Remove your stitch marker, tuck this white yarn in. We don't want it in our way. Right, and now we're going to do 2 rounds of just nice and easy black single crochets in each stitch. No color changes, no increases, decreases, just 2 simple rounds of black single crochets. And I assume you know how to do that because you've done it already with the yellow here on the body. So I will see you after you are done with 2 more rounds of black single crochets. Right, 2 rounds are finished. I'm going to remove my stitch marker and make this loop a little bigger, and now I'm going to fill up this leg. Right, and now that we're done with stuffing, we're going to do a standard decirclification on the leg. So that means for the next round we're going to do 1 single crochet and then single crochet 2 together. So in the first one here, a single crochet, and I'm going to mark this stitch so I'll know when to stop. There, and now single crochet 2 together. So I hope you remember how to do it because it's not that clear with the black wool, black yarn I mean. So in your front loop and in your back loop, and just like that. And repeat that for the entire round, and then I will see you back. And for our last round of this leg, we are going to single crochet every single stitch. Well, no, we're going to single crochet 2 together for every pair of stitches on this round. So for the first pair here, just single crochet them together, 1, and then the next pair here, 1 and 2, and repeat that until you're done. And then you can cast off, cut your yarn, and then I will see you back. Alright, I just single crochet my last 2 stitches together, so now I'm going to make this loop a little bigger, grab my pair of scissors, cut this yarn, pull this yarn through the loop like that, and there we go, that is 1 leg finished. Now onto the second one. Alright, once again, sorry about the lighting change. Now we are going to I've still got this yellow piece of yarn, so I'm just going to tuck that in there. And now it is time for our second leg. And the logical thing to do is start at the front, but then you get this ugly mismatch of the pattern. So I'm going to start a couple of stitches before this before the leg starts. So I'm going to start here, grab my black yarn and wrap that around, pull that through, then I'm going to do one more in the last stitch, just single crochet, and now just like last time I'm going to do 6 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just like last time, I'm going to insert that in here. So into that yellow one here. But because we want that pattern to alternate, we're not going to do our second pull through with our black yarn, but with the white yarn. So this is just a color change, like any other color change, except that we are coming from a chain, but that should be that different. Right, and now we can continue our pattern as normal. So that is one white single crochet in there, and then another white in the next one, and change color now to black, and another black one here, and another black one, and color change back to white, and then a white one here, and then another color change, one black, one white, oh no, another black, but change the color, and another white, and white in here, and change the color. And now we're coming up on our second round of this new leg, so we are going to have to work in that chain again. I'm just going to mark this stitch real quick. Now it's time for the chain, and in case it wasn't clear last time, I hate working into chains, hate working into chains, especially when there's another leg extremely in the way. But what can I say, this is the way to do it. So, and here we're going to change color. And another color change. And another color change. There we go, and now that we are done with the incredibly annoying chain crocheting, I'm going to leave that here, and I will come back after this leg is finished entirely. And if you're unsure at any point, just rewind a bit and watch this first leg be made, because it is exactly the same. So I will come back when my leg is finished, and I will see you then. Alright, I am back. I am done with the legs. We still have to tuck in these strands of yarn, but we're going to do that at the end when we are sewing him up.